Hello and welcome to Off the Beaten Path. I am your host, Tadre Delora Moignet, and today we are here in Kigali, Rwanda at Haute Baso. Now, Rwanda is known for a couple of things internationally, one being coffee. Rwanda is a huge exporter of coffee beans. Secondly, like Germany, Rwanda is tragically known for a genocide that took place in 1994. But what many people don't realize is that Rwanda is one of the top 2 nations in the world that has the highest percentage of women in parliament. Also, Rwanda is home to a burgeoning fashion industry. Let's explore.
For me personally anyways, comes from my own shopping habits and the way that I think sustainability as well is quite important for me, and then I think as a brand as well. So being able to offer clients something that you can keep for a long time, it can grow with you as you also grow in your life. I think that's something that's really important, to be able to create pieces that can kind of continue with you like that. It's always different. I think we draw inspiration from so many different things, whether that can be travel, whether that's just what's going on locally, or what's going on globally as well. I think we kind of draw inspiration from many different places, and it's kind of doing like a brain dump and just thinking of all the things that have inspired you over, let's say, the last few months, going through that, and then taking that into product development. So how can this translate into physical items? Prototyping, and then the final product that you see in the shop. So this one, I think we were looking for a shirt that was fit for work. So sometimes also is the function of it. You think of the lifestyle of the person that's going to wear it. Many of our clients are young professionals. They want things that can be appropriate for a corporate environment, but then something that also represents their personality. So whether it's small details like a collar that's a little bit different, or the details just in the placket, just having a small pattern detail in that too. It just allows you to show your personality, but still remain conservative enough that you can work in a corporate environment. So that's kind of how we worked this particular item, was thinking of that lifestyle of the person that would be wearing it. As you grow as a brand, you're able to kind of define yourself a little bit more clearly. We've been able to maintain certain foundations for aesthetic-wise, but then also be able to still be innovative and grow as we also are growing. We're becoming older, we're changing, as well as the environment is also changing. So being able to continuously change with the times, but then also still remain authentic to our aesthetic and our foundation kind of outlook on design. Yeah, because I think in terms of design, even traditional things like basket weaving or even beadwork is things that are very intricate. It's the craftsmanship. A lot of these things are done by hand. So there is that attention to detail. For us, it's always to incorporate that in our designs as well, because that is something that's traditionally inherent in Rwandan design. We source from around the world. We source from West Africa, we source from Asia. It's really dependent on what type of thing we're looking for. We source locally, especially all the accessories, beadwork, basket weaving, all those kind of things are sourced locally. I think entrepreneurs in general have many challenges. I think the challenges are plenty. I think as an African designer, it's always just challenging yourself also to appeal to a mass. But I do think that as a woman in Rwanda, I think we have a lot of support and a lot of initiatives that push our businesses forward. So I actually think we're pretty blessed. Yep. Yeah, we work with different stockists for different items. Yeah, I think that's never been a challenge because I think most of the businesses that we interact with know about a lot of African designers, not just us. Maybe they know about other designers that do similar work as we do. So I think people are quite informed in that sense. And I think a lot of the times when you tell people that things are handmade and kind of the traditions behind the items that you're offering, I think that actually maybe enriches the product for them. So there's actually more value added when you do have kind of that story behind it. For me is the aspect of collaboration and what that means in terms of like culture. Also, since it is something that's inherent in our cultures to collaborate, so I think it enriches any type of products for me, any type of experience for the client as well. I think that's something that's really important. Simple things as just seeing a project from the beginning to end, working with artisans and kind of challenging each other to be really creative and come up with different products. I think that's always something that I find I'm always really proud of when you see kind of the end result of that. Yeah, so the name of the collective is Collective RW, and our mission really is just to lift the fashion industry in Rwanda and really just kind of make Rwanda a destination for fashion enthusiasts. So a lot of it is about supporting each other in our individual businesses, creating opportunities for each other, whether it is locally or abroad. It's just about working together. I think it's collaboration. I think collaborating with your community is what creates impact. So whether it's through employment, skills development, training, constantly keep working and then keep collaborating. Any item that's just made from like 100% sustainable products, I think for me that would be really like my dream is to just be like 100% through and through. Probably something completely left, like I'd probably be like a lawyer or something like that, I think, or like an environmentalist. I am Pierra. I am creative. I am passionate. I want to be a leader of my community. I want to be able to say that I contributed to the development of not just a business, but also my community and my country. Stay focused, keep working hard.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of Off the Beaten Path at Haute Baso. Tune in next week when we continue our foray into fashion in Kigali, Rwanda.